Alright, hello guys, welcome to my review of Alien Earth, episode 1. So man, this is probably the best thing Disney Plus ever had on here, like goddamn, because I guess the other things they had was like X-Men 97, I guess recently had Predator, Killer of Killers. I mean, things in general are just getting better. Like, we got that Superman film, which just made people just become crazy with Superman, even though I was always a Superman fan. I wouldn't say I loved Superman, like what people are doing now, but he's definitely a great superhero, one of my favourites. And it's just had so many great stories like Smallville, Superman and Lois, which made me cry in the end. And this new one that's just like inspiring, I guess. And it's making people realise what a true hero is. Yeah. So yeah. And then you got Wednesday, which is just a popular thing right now. But this is probably the best show we've actually got this year, because this actually feels like Aliens. It's like a mixture of, I always wanted something that was like a mixture of like Aliens 1 and 2, and this is basically it, man. We finally got it. Just like how with Evil Dead 2, it was kind of like a mixture of like the horror and the comedy. It was like the perfect, balance. And that's why that's my favourite like Evil Dead film, the second one. But yeah, as for this is a pretty good show. So I guess it touches on the premise that they kind of touched on a little bit in Resurrection, but I'm just not sure if we're going to actually see the breakdown of the Earth and stuff in this show. Which, spoilers for Resurrection, if you even bothered to watch that, because that movie was trash. Like, the world just turns into like an apocalypse and stuff. Like, yeah. I mean, the world still looks mostly fine right now, but I just don't know if it's even going to be canon anyway, but yeah, I'm not sure. But they definitely got the tone right. Like, it starts off similar to like the first Alien film with everyone waking up. Got a new cast. Then you got some androids watching them. Everyone just eating like the first film, which I guess he's an android, and he ends up doing some shady stuff throughout the episode. It seems like a cool cast. I hope we get to see a lot of before they just kill him off straight away, since one of them end up, getting killed in the first episode. Yeah. But it's kind of cool to watch flipping aliens in TV form, and it's actually good. It's just crazy that we're living in a generation where a lot of things that normally would flop are actually good. Yeah, it's crazy. Because man, those Prometheus films, I never really cared about them. I mean, the recent Alien film was actually good, but I didn't love it or anything. But this is something that I feel like I could actually love. It feels like a true continuation after Aliens or something. Yeah. Or even you can say the first one anyway. And I don't even want to say Resurrection, because you could say this is like set before Resurrection, but again, I don't know if it's the right timeline. And then you can see like this being like one of the androids they work on throughout the years, like the most important one. And you see him like doing things to like these kids, which I'm not sure if there was machines first. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a lot of world building and introducing characters. And I guess she's going to be one of the most important ones, because she's basically like an android, right? Who acts very human. Yeah. Trying to understand what she is and stuff, with all her human features. Yeah, they just meant to have her locked up while she's learning, basically, about the world before she gets set on the mission by the end of the episode. And you got someone who wakes up and ends up getting trapped by the android. Basically, lets her die. Gets killed by the alien. And then there's some that are literally like little bugs that are kind of creeping around too. And I didn't mean to play anything, because, how YouTube is. Because I'm uploading this on YouTube and TikTok anyway, so yeah. But yeah, it's definitely setting up some interesting stuff that I'm looking forward to seeing how they go, I guess. Yeah. Because it's something I always wanted to see, like the aliens on the actual Earth, and how they just end up taking over the planet, really. And it'd be cool if it gets to a point like maybe in like late season 2, season 3, where they've actually fully taken over, and you just see like some kind of apocalyptic kind of style, which seems like that's what Predators is going to be doing in their new film that's coming. Yeah. So we'll see how that turns out. But you kind of seen some stuff start to fall apart anyway, and you got the soldiers going in, so I just love how it has a flipping vibe of the first Alien film at the beginning, and then going into like halfway through the episode, it just turns into aliens with the Marines going inside. Like, man, it's just cool. But you know, they get ambushed by the androids and then the aliens get them and stuff. So it gets very chaotic, yeah. And their plan doesn't really go well, I guess. Like, the aliens just break out and stuff. And it's cool to see him in this. Like, the last time I seen him in something was like Santa Clarita Diet, which I so wished I didn't get cancelled. So it's cool that he's in this. He's kind of the one kind of watching, like, the main android, I guess. Then they get sent to their mission, I guess, and then the Marines are inside, but you know, like I said, they get ambushed. Some of the aliens get free, probably because of him, yeah. He ends up flipping, tying them up so the aliens can eat. It just looks so disgusting, man. And then you got this guy, yeah. Guess we'll see what they'll do with him. But yeah, that scene, oh my god, it's just, oh. They get destroyed. And I guess they're getting ready to land, but I guess the episode ends. But yeah, it just seems like it's a pretty good show. Since I'm only reviewing the first episode, and I haven't really watched the second episode yet, I don't really got much to say yet because it's kind of world building. But it's definitely making an interesting show, and it's finally doing a premise that I actually wanted to see since Resurrection when I watched it when I was younger. Instead of like these crappy Prometheus films that my science teacher just put in high school that I didn't like. And then I didn't even bother to continue the films after high school because they were just trash to me. But yeah, at least they're finally getting something right. And to the point where maybe they could do Alien vs Predator again, but actually good. And in Predator right now, trying to bring back a lot of old characters finally. Like Arnold, like his character from the first Predator film. I think they've got the Predator 2 main character. Of course, they've got the Prey main character, which they showed in the original ending. But I guess they would call it like another ending that shows that they're going to bring back a lot of the main characters from all the Predator movies, which is cool. I'm not sure about Predators because to me that's probably like the most important one for the current situation in Predators. But yeah, I didn't even really review that film. I actually could still review that, to be honest, so I might talk more about that in a Predator Killer of Killers review because that was actually pretty good. Yeah, I'd say I'd enjoy that. I enjoyed that more than Alien Romulus, but then this is like probably already better than Alien Romulus. Yeah, even though it was a good film, but it's not all that to me. Yeah, but it's probably better than all the films that came after Aliens, like Alien 3, Resurrection, the Prometheus films. Yeah, it beats all them. Even though Alien 3, like, it's kind of divided, that film. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting film to talk about. I don't think I've talked about it. I think I've talked about Aliens 1 and 2, but 3, yeah. Yeah. But it's making me want to rewatch the films, but at least the first two. Resurrection feels like one that you should watch, but since it's so bad, but in like a silly kind of bad way, instead of like Alien 3 where it's just like, bruh, you've literally ruined everything bad, instead of like, hilarious bad like Alien Resurrection, yeah. But yeah, I guess I'll have a review of episode 2 next. Just gonna need to watch that, and then I'll review it like eventually. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this show. Do you love it already, or you just waiting to get more episodes to see if you're actually gonna really enjoy it? I already really enjoy it. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. You can leave a like, and peace.